Welcome to Quick Trick by Trickster Games. I'm your host, Rick, and today we will be joined by my good friend Alan, um, my co technician at PC Writers Customs and Repair. Today, we will be talking about what we think is going to happen later with the ninth and last episode of WandaVision. Say hello, Alan.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. Hi.
All right, awesome. So, what do you think is going to happen later?
Well, for me, I really appreciate the past 8 episodes of WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mostly think is that Wanda might finally lose vision on the last episode.
I see.
To think of it, she needs to move on, I think, so that on the future of Marvel films and series, uh, there's a lot of things that's going to happen to Wanda with their
Mm-hmm.
upcoming project.
What do you think about? Because there is a ongoing rumor that instead of Wanda creating the multiverse, right? That Wanda will be the ones to trap the people of the MCU into their smaller chunks. For example, Spider-Man is gonna be titled No Way Home. Do you think Wanda is the reason that Peter Parker has no way to come back home or something like that?
Yes, there's possibility, but I guess it all depends on what would be happening after episode 9. So we can speculate on that yet.
Hmm.
But to further expound on that, probably Wanda might, oh yes, Wanda might create a new multiverse uh, in order for the MCU to expand its series of movies and films.
I see. Um,
And also,
mhm.
regarding what you said, Spider-Man, there might be a connection, but I think it's too uh, hard to think of it right at this moment. We
uh,
can speculate on that.
yes. By the way, just in case you're tuning in right now, major spoilers ahead or for past and maybe future episodes of WandaVision, okay? Um, Now we're gonna hit some very spoilery territory. White Vision. Do you think it's Ultron?
Yes, I think the White Vision. If you're saying right now, I think he might be Ultron
Mm-hmm.
without Power Stone on his head. Ultron might be hiding on one of the circuits inside Vision. Uh, there's a big possibility, almost 100% sure that it might be Ultron at the moment.
Yes, and I agree with that completely. Because remember back in Infinity War, Shuri was extracting all of the personalities. So she might have extracted Jarvis, Banner, and Stark, and then what's left? It's Ultron, right? So that is a big possibility on what's gonna happen. Also, the actor Paul Bettany said that there is a last guest star that he hasn't worked with before. Who do you think that is? Do you think it's him parodying, basically just saying that he hasn't worked with himself before because they're leaning towards a fight between White Vision and Hex Vision, right? So do you think Paul
Yeah.
Bettany is just alluding to himself, working with himself because he has to fight himself, right? Or do you think it's some other character like Dick Van Dyke or somebody else?
Okay, regarding that, I think he he might just be uh, telling that he's joking about it,
Mm-hmm.
telling all those media peeps regarding about that. He explained actually that he might be the one who is the other character he would like to work.
Yeah.
So I guess it's any character that might Paul Bettany play
Again,
on WandaVision.
I see. All right. Do you think there would be more to do with Randall Park, Kat Dennings in episode 9, or do you think they're just gonna be on the sideline?
Oh yes, there are these supporting characters of the
Mm-hmm.
WandaVision series. I think there are critical roles that they need to play on the last episode of WandaVision. So
Mm-hmm.
I expect for them to show more uh, support on the series.
I see. Do you think?
Let's let
Mm-hmm. Go on.
okay, Kat Dennings probably have some more aces on his sleeve that
Mm-hmm.
he might play. Well, her mind is actually awakened by vision while inside the hex, and
Mm-hmm.
and in that state, probably he can think of ways on how to help Wanda and also help, uh, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I can remember the name. It's Monica.
Monica Rambo.
She might she might assist Monica Rambo on helping with the situation
Mm-hmm.
inside it.
I see. Um, Quicksilver. Do you think he's actually real, or just like Agatha said, Quicksilver is just a illusion? What do you think?
Uh, he she actually explained it.
Mm-hmm.
What Wanda that she has just created Pietro in order for Wanda to push more or show more her powers. But I think still there's a chance that Evan Peters might still play his role as Quicksilver in future Marvel films. It's such a waste if they won't giving him the opportunity of doing
Mm-hmm.
his role as a Quicksilver.
I see. Do you think that they would open the doors for mutants to come in the finale of WandaVision, or do you think it's gonna be left for season 2, if there is gonna be a season 2?
Well, I hope so. I really wish that on the last episode of WandaVision, there would be a door opening for the mutants
Mm-hmm.
on the MCU. Everybody wants to see actually the the X-Men or the mutants or any characters from the past.
The Fox universe. I think people
Yes,
would like to see Magic come back, especially because of the rising popularity of the actress, Anya Taylor, Anya Joy, or whatever, Anya. Magic's character
yes,
has become popular because of what's that chess movie thingy?
yes. It's
Queen's
about
Gambit.
the Queen's Gambit.
Yes,
Queen's
yes.
Gambit. He
Um,
did well.
but there is no news as of right now regarding her being cast as anything in the MCU. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Who do you want to, if ever, the mutants will come back? Who do you want to see?
Of course, we're expecting their leader, of course, uh,
Which one?
Professor X.
Professor
Professor
X.
X.
Yeah, cause
And also,
what's
yes,
her name? The girl that turns into Crystal?
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost was also a leader of the X-Men in the recent universe, right? When Professor X was
Yeah.
gone. So yeah, that can also be a thing. Um, I kind of like the idea of Emma Frost leading the X-Men this time around because basically we've gotten a lot of movies about Professor X already. Or if they're gonna do a Professor X storyline, why not do Onslaught? Onslaught would be a good character to have in the big screen, don't you think?
Yeah, there are there are lots of characters on the X-Men groups that I think would be better to be introduced in the next upcoming movies. There are lots of big opportunities to explain their stories and show their powers.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they have to do first with the basics in order for people to be easily familiarized with the characters, and after that, they could move on, provide more better characters, better storyline.
Mm-hmm.
That that might not spoil the universe for
Mm-hmm.
for this series of movies.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the father that was introduced in episode 8 for Wanda is actually her father? Or do you think it was Magneto all along? And they would have like a music video, kind of like with Agatha all along. Oh, it's Magneto all along, something like that.
That's so funny. Actually, it's funny that they Wanda thinks that way. But I
Hmm.
think what's better for what MCU is trying to prove is that the family bonding, even though if you're not the real parents,
Hmm.
even though if you get badass parents, still a normal human being could provide you with normal life. Even if you have those powers, they could simply turn everything. They could make you feel that they also deserve a normal life.
Hmm.
But I think there's always the reality that might explain that that is not his true parent, true father.
True
But
parents.
I think the mother, that is actually her mother. But
Hmm.
her usual as a parent, they are just trying to protect their kids
Hmm.
to not use their powers in order for other people to abuse them
Hmm.
of what they have.
I see. Um, we also saw on the reveal on episode 8 that Wanda has latent abilities already as a kid. It was like a bit of a rehash or retcon, right? Because before, when
Yeah.
they cannot use mutants, they said that Wanda's powers and Pietro's powers came from the Mind Stone. But now it has been retconned that Wanda has the powers all along. But we know how Wanda survived the Mind Stone. How did Aaron Taylor Johnson survive the Mind Stone? Do you have any ideas? Do you have anything on that?
Well, it's just a simple to oversimplify things on how Pietro survived that. But I
Mm-hmm.
think if you look at the Wanda's kids, like Speed and Wiccan,
Mm-hmm.
they both have possessed the speed power and uh, the magic power they got from their parents, or probably on their genes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Yeah.
think Pietro seems to already have the power as well. Uh, quick, uh, uh, quick moving or
Speed
fast,
Force.
fast movement. Yeah, but I think uh, he was enabled to survive that because probably he got the genes from the parents,
The
and
X
that's why
genes.
uh, that is what keeping them to uh, to enhance to be enhanced. That's
But
why on the Age of Ultron movie they were called by the uh, Hydra leaders as the enhanced.
mm-hmm.
I think even Hydra knows they have power.
Latent abilities.
They are yes already they have already have their abilities, and that's why when they were being exposed to the Infinity Stone, Mind Stone, uh, they it won't kill them probably, or probably the Mind Stone would provide them what they need to
Mm-hmm.
further enhance their.
Abilities.
Yes, if you can see, who are the persons who have been touched by the Infinity Stone or the Mind Stone? It's Hawkeye,
Okay.
Dr. Selvig,
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Joe. They were they did not die actually.
Mm-hmm.
They have been enhanced Their knowledge has been enhanced, their
Mm-hmm.
talents, as you can see.
Yeah.
So probably that is not that's the actual purpose of the Mind Stone. It
Mm-hmm.
might kill you, but it might also give you the power or
Mm-hmm.
knowledge.
I see. Awesome. Um, Lastly, do you think there is gonna be a hidden 10th episode before we go on to um, Winter Soldier and Falcon, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier premieres the week after the finale, yeah?
Um, yeah, I think it's probably there's no more extra episode regarding
Mhm.
One Division. It would finally end on episode 9. But if ever Marvel would give them projects, it might only be Wanda,
Mhm.
not with Vision. That's
I
what I would assume,
I see.
or on my opinion.
All right. Um, do you think Nick Fury would show up?
Now, at this moment, I think Nick Fury won't be on the final episode
Mhm.
WandaVision. Or maybe he has somebody already on the series, like a scroll member
Mhm.
that would probably would connect with Nick Fury. That would make everything that make sense
Mhm.
actually. If he has a scroll ally watching Wanda all the time, and also watching Sword.
All right. Awesome. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, Alan, and we hope to see you again in one of our episodes about Marvel. Um, yeah, thank you very much for listening, guys. If you like this audio recording, it will be on YouTube and, of course, our podcast. Links will be down in the description below. Please leave a like and subscribe. Finally, if you're gonna head out, please mask up, alright? Let's keep everyone safe. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day. Bye bye!
Thank you. Bye bye.